We have former WWE superstar, former American Gladiator, you probably know him as the Beast, three-time mayor of a small town in Florida, and current Longwood City Commissioner in Florida, Matt Morgan. Matt, it's good to see you, buddy.
Always great seeing you, man. Long time no talk. Hope you're doing great.
I know. So where are you joining us from? Are you in your truck?
Yeah, I'm in my Jeep. My son was sick today, so we couldn't go on the summer camp field trip. His name is Jackson. He's nonverbal autistic, and so I'm with him home here today, and this would be the quietest place while he's taking a nap right now.
I got to ask you first, what is it like to be taller than everyone in every photo that you take with your constituents? I mean, does that put you in an advantage or disadvantage?
So one bad thing being an elected official and a public servant and being tall is when you're campaigning and you have to knock on somebody's door and you ask them for their vote. That's how I always done it. The trick to it for me is I knock and I back up 5 feet immediately. So think about it. If you look through your peephole, you're going to see my chest sitting there and you're like, I'm not opening my door to this Neanderthal.
Yeah, that would scare the hell out of me. Speaking of your size, you were in the wrestling game a long time. Any comebacks in your future?
Dude, I turned 50 this September. I'm still in one piece, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I'm going to take that as a no. Let's switch to your current occupation, politics. It is not easy to get elected multiple times as a mayor, multiple times as a city commissioner. Most constituencies can't agree on anything. So how have you done it, and what can politicians learn from you?
I'm in my third term, but I still learn from other public servants, and so I take the good and the bad of what I learned from others that have more experience. Even though I'm 3 terms in, I always still think you can always keep learning.
Obviously, you were in wrestling, now politics. I got to ask you about this testosterone issue. The defense secretary, Hegseth, wants to test troops' testosterone levels.
What?
Does the military need to be? Yeah, have you heard this?
No, that's Kurt. Wow. No, I did not know this. Keep going. Sorry.
Yeah, wants to make sure that everybody's testosterone level in the military is, up to a high enough level. So I was going to ask you, does the military need to be more jacked up? And when you were wrestling, were wrestlers getting regular shots of testosterone?
Yes. In my era, they definitely were. But the thing about Pete Hegseth, that's crazy. I did not know that. There's a lot of, if it's not being regulated, it's not being, super followed up on the person's mental health. That can also be an adverse reaction to too much testosterone. Who knows? But I'd like to say that he knows what he's doing, but that's the first I've heard of it. You saw my first reaction. I thought that was crazy.
Keep your eyes on that. We will too. A couple more questions for you. A new study came out that says 2/3 of people say that groceries are unaffordable. Obviously, gas prices continue to go up. What are people saying to you on the ground in Florida?
That's the reaction I'm getting from everybody is always like, what's going on? And it's coming from both sides. I'm a conservative, a very proud one, but I represent everybody. That's my job. So I speak to everybody on both sides of the aisle and my residents, and they're all very pissed off about how expensive the gas is. That was not what we were promised as conservatives that voted our president in. I know a lot of conservatives have a feeling about it. I still love our president. I just, they can't afford groceries. And like I said, the gas.
You do truly view it as serving all of your constituents.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if we've gotten away from that too much across the country, where we're so divided that you have politicians that are truly just focused on their base.
What you said earlier, you hit the nail on the head, John. It is that divisive, even in our elected officials, where some of them won't even talk to Democrats. And if they do, they just kind of like, yes them to death. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Instead of really paying attention to what they're complaining about or what they need help with.
And before I let you go, Matt, what do you predict for the upcoming midterm elections? Do you think it's going to be a rough cycle for the Republicans, like many are predicting?
People don't like the domination of one party. Mostly America is in the middle for the most part, and I think they like a mix of both just to counterbalance out certain powers to be, if you will. And doing this long enough, yeah, in midterms, Democrats will win at least just the Senate or the House.
All right, let's finish with something light. What's the show that Matt Morgan loves to watch?
Right now, WWE Unscripted on Netflix. It's a
You can
good.
take the man out of wrestling, but you can't take the wrestling out of the man. I just want to tell our national audience who may not know you, Matt Morgan, I've known you for a long time. I'm not kissing your butt, but the reason why I like to talk to you is because despite your political affiliation or whatever, you always tell it like it is. And I know your constituents appreciate it. That's why you've been reelected a million different times. So, Matt, thanks for your time and really appreciate it.
Thank you, and thank you to all the viewers and listeners. Thank you guys. Keep watching my boy's show.